Hello, and welcome to another episode. And I just want to say hi, Laura. I miss you so much, and I'm going to try to do this quick video because I am exhausted. For anybody else who is not Laura, I just got back from driving most of the day back from my parents' house. I dropped my daughter off to spend time with her grandparents, and I basically drove up, stayed a day, and drove back. So I'm just exhausted. It was a long drive, and I'm just sore and tired, and yeah. So I'm trying to have better lighting. I'm sitting in my new reading corner. I rearranged my bedroom. I moved my super comfy chair next to my reading lamp that my grandfather bought me before he passed away, especially for reading. As you already see, I got a little cup of tea there and drink and some books. I already finished the book that you gave me, Laura. I'll have to talk about it in case it's not showing up. It's The Perks of Being a Wallflower. I might have to do like a video review or something on it. And of course, I already have like a stack of books waiting to be read. And I found these at the dollar store. I got like really excited. So they're only $1. Very excited. I got this one, The Unfaithful Queen. It's based on like Henry VIII's wife. Yeah, it's based on like Henry VIII's wife and like how like she, it's just like a fiction, kind of like based on her, like what would happen, like when she was like, oh no, I'm like gonna be killed, and is that an interesting, $1. I got excited. And then one of my favorite authors, I love Mercedes Lackey. She does like really fun fantasy type books. So I got really excited when I saw one of her latest books in hardback, no less, for $1. Like, what is she doing at the dollar store? What do I care? Because yay, me. Steadfast. So I'm like super excited. Apparently it's about like carnival people and like sideshow people. So sounds like a lot of fun. So I'm like super excited. So that's like my reading corner right now. So I'm like very, very excited. And I have like my cat meowing. I think I have like people lurking. I hear like people flushing, so weird things might be happening. And since this is all going to be unedited, who knows what might happen. So like Laura, I also have a list. And to go based off of just like a couple of things Laura said, to add to a couple of things, I wanted to add it. I hear people, by the way. That's why I keep looking over there. I'm like, oh, I hear people. It's like I'm being spied on. I don't know. I hear things. But it's okay. Okay. So I wanted to elaborate on the unicorn thing. It all started when me and Laura, we were just like running around town, like we were doing stuff. And we had our daughters with us. And we drove into like, like one of those like big strip mall places because she had to run into one of the stores. And as we were leaving, there was just a sign, just about like yay big, and it just said like Janet's shop. It was some like lady's name, and it was just in shop, and it said sale. What was it? It was just like Janet's shop sale. And so we started giggling. We're like, oh, Janet's shop is having a sale. And so then, I can't remember who said it, but we're like, oh, I wonder what the shop is. So we started like just, like laughing about like, what kind of shop could it be? And we're like, maybe it's a jewelry shop. And I think I said like, maybe it's a fortune teller shop, but she's not very good at it. She should know that we're confused. And so we're going back and forth, naming sillier and sillier things about what kind of shop it should be. And then my daughter says, maybe it's a unicorn shop. And then we're like, yeah, it's a unicorn shop. They sell nothing but unicorn stuff. And it just stuck and stopped at unicorn. And then for some reason, like that day, you know how like sometimes things happen and then everything we saw was like unicorns. Like every time I opened up a page, it was like, look at this funny unicorn salt and pepper shaker. And so I would obviously have to send the link to Laura, be like, oh, look, something else for our shop. And then she would be like, oh, look, I found this funny poster for our shop. And it was this great unicorn poster. And we just kept seeing like all this unicorn stuff just kept falling into our laps. And we just kept sending it, kept sending it, kept sending it back and forth. And that's how the unicorn thing got started, because my daughter was like, it's a unicorn shop, and unicorn stuff just kept falling in our laps, and it stuck. And speaking of great unicorn stuff, she got me this super awesome t-shirt. Look at this. Isn't this so awesome? Play with fairies, ride a unicorn, swim with mermaids, fly to the moon. Isn't that awesome? I love it. I'm totally gonna rock it this summer. I live in tank tops. Tank tops with me are like that. They just give me a tank top and I am a happy girl. I live in tank tops. I hate t-shirts. Give me a tank top. Okay, so I'm gonna cross that off my list. Unicorn start and tank top present. Look, I'm making progress. I love crossing things off my list. It's just, so satisfying. And I have to skip this one because I have like a really cute idea of how to present that information, but I'm too tired to do it today. It's just not going to happen. I just want to take a nice hot bath, so you guys are just going to have to wait till later. The next one is the teeth. So if you saw her video with the teeth, let me explain why teeth and me are like, yee, teeth! Like, yes, I love teeth. I worked in dental offices for 10 years before we moved, because my husband's military, and then we moved to this small little town, and bupkis, no jobs. And so I'm a teeth fanatic. I love teeth. I was best friends with my first dentist that I worked for, loved him dearly. He was the greatest. He was the greatest guy. Loved him so much. Unfortunately, he passed away of a heart attack. Very tragically, after 5 years of working together. And I will probably do a video of like all the cool teeth stuff that I have from when I worked at that office. I have like cool like knickknacks, and I think it's interesting stuff that you probably would never have seen. You'll be like, I can't believe that that even exists. And I'll be like, it does. Isn't it awesome? And so that's why I love teeth. Absolutely love teeth. So, no matter of fact, my daughter, when her front tooth came in, I thought she had another tooth coming in behind it, but it turns out it was a talons clasp. So her front tooth is like normal. All right, let's pretend like that's like one front tooth. And then it has like a tiny little pokey part, like right there. So like front tooth and then a tiny little pokey part right there that comes out behind it. And that's called a talons clasp. Talons clasp. And I'd seen about, magazines and all the books I had to read and everything when I was training to become an assistant. Never seen one in real life. Never. And then boom, she had one. And so I was just kind of thought, I always thought it was a way of Dr. Patch always being like, hi, So I love it. I can't wait for that thing to fall out because, that's going to be a treasure. So yes, I love teeth. Can't wait to see her teeth in person, because when she was all ouchy, I was like, da-dun-da-da! I'm coming over and I will take a look at why your mouth hurts, and I will help you feel better, because that's what I do. All right, so that's teeth, but I'm going to leave teeth on there, and I'm going to add the word stuff, so I can show you all my cool teeth stuff later. So I'm just going to pretend to erase, even though I added. Ugh. That kind of works. Okay. And also, she talked about like how I take care of her, but, she totally takes care of me too. Maybe not so much, physically, because, I don't really need that right now. But I'm sure she would if I needed to. If I was sick, I'm sure she'd be like right over there, and she'd be like feeding me soup. She'd be like, oh, she'd spoon feed it to me if I needed it. I have no doubt about that. But, you know, emotionally, because everybody needs that. I mean, especially us girls. I mean, you know, and, you know, my husband, you know, military, and he, you know, even though he's getting ready to be medically retired, you know, it's hard. He needs a lot of medical stuff. So she definitely helps take care of me emotionally, and I need that. And she just helps me feel better just by being next to me sometimes, and just late night texts. She just makes me feel better just being there, and I need her. And unfortunately, she's moving, which is why we started these videos, because she used to live just 2 minutes down the road, and now she's going to live like 22 minutes down the road. And just saying it, like, my stomach just starts hurting. It's just like, ugh, it's just sickening that she's going to be so far away from me. Which is why we started the videos, so we can just feel closer and be closer, because we just love each other, because we make each other feel better, which is what it's all about. Finding people that make you feel better, and that you can love, and that you can make feel better in return, because it just makes the world go around and be a happier and better place. Makes life easier. And on that note, I would just like to end with that I noticed that we actually have some subscribers, which is like shockingly like awesome and weird. And we've been getting like views. So like, hi to you guys, like, awesome, welcome. And if you want to be included in the videos and you'd like us to like say hi, or, you know, talk to you guys, like, comment, like, join us, like, you know, are you bored? Are you lonely? You want us to talk to you? Just comment. Just comment. Like, who are you? Who are you? Who's watching us? I want to know. I'm so curious as to who you are. Every time I see like, and like, it was like 3 subscribers. Who subscribed? 4. We have 8 views on this one video. Who found us? Like, it just, I think that's amazing. So like, say hi. Like, who are you? Like, welcome. I think it's awesome. We love to include you. I think it's awesome. We can make it a party. So good night for now. I'm tired. I'm going to take my bath and I'm going to go to sleep. And that way I can make a fun video idea that I have next time. Bye. I love you, Laura. I love you.